comeback.
He is tasteless. This is getting pretty exciting. Can he take this next game and bring us to Game 7?
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be quite awesome indeed. Coming in today, I thought 4-3, I got to say. But after the first 3 games, I thought maybe not 4-3.
Well, you know, I wouldn't be shocked if he continues to do all-ins here.
I think he has to.
I don't know what the other plan that he could possibly have.
Well, here's the other thing. His other option is to play a macro game in which InnoVation will probably kill him.
Yeah,
Should he play a macro game and die probably, or should he play an all-in and maybe win?
Well, here's something to keep in mind. So, if Soulkey decides to all-in, will InnoVation have a tank out?
I think at this point you go for 1 or 2 siege tanks.
I think you have to.
I think he builds that into his build. We've seen it from him before. He did it against Symbol, in fact, who's more known for all-ins. But now that we see the trend that's happening in this game, this set, you start making some siege tanks, man.
Well, even if you're,
especially on this map. Come on, this is like the map that you're supposed to be able to win.
Well, and even if you're forced to lift off for a little bit and go up onto the high ground, that's fine. You have a siege tank there. The banelings are not going to be able to get up there as easily. You hotkey that siege tank, right-click on the banelings in the center of the group, and it's deflected.
I think if he plays Wings of Liberty this game, he can win.
You know what's
just
funny
straight up
is
play a Wings of Liberty.
You're actually right. You just should not use Heart of the Swarm units here.
Yeah. Don't even boost your medevacs. It's fine.
Don't get Widow Mines. They can actually avoid a full-on engagement with Widow Mines by sending 1 or 2 lings up in the front.
Or get him after it's like time. You know, after he's secured everything and he's safe.
We did see InnoVation doing some siege tank and Widow Mine pushes. Those have been really effective. I think we're going to see more of that.
Mixing a couple of those in is
Heart
so
of the
powerful.
Swarm in the future.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's going to have to be a shift in the metagame just because of, you know, the amount of Roach Baneling aggression that we're actually seeing in the matchup right now.
Yeah. Our map is going to be Akalon Wastes, and by the way, if we go to game number 7, the map will be Daybreak.
Yeah. You know, I think this is the perfect game, the perfect map for like a Roach drop all in, because by now InnoVation should go siege tanks and a Roach drop all in can be very strong.
You are so smart. I think that would be really effective.
Because you need to be thinking as Soulkey, what is InnoVation going to do to stop what I'm doing? And if siege tank is the answer, then a drop on it can be a very good counter answer.
Now let's keep in mind here, if Soulkey wins this game, it is panic mode here for InnoVation. Him probably going back and thinking, what did I do wrong here?
Yeah.
I had a lot of opportunities to recover this and close it out. All right, well, it looks like we're just about ready to get this
Oh my God,
game going.
Soulkey has the Artosis pinky on his mouse.
Oh my God, he's got some etiquette there.
That's right.
That's how
he's
he
a
plays
high-class serve
and drinks his tea.
World Championship Korea.
It's time. So get ready.
GSL.
We're here in the infancy of Heart of the Swarm, and we're about to crown a champion, a king. Will it be a Terran or will it be a Zerg? We're going to find out here at the GSL Codex. He started out in a 4-game deficit. He's back 2. Can he bring this all the way? He is.
웅진 스타즈 Soulkey.
He was up. He had the lead. Things are slowly slipping away. Can he turn this around?
STX Soul InnoVation.
I like that sign.
Hey, that looks just like you. Good drawing.
It's uncanny how similar that looks to us.
Yeah, they drew you twice. I don't know why.
Oh my God! Wait, did he see it? Did he see it?
Oh, Soulkey, you poor guy.
Oh my God.
InnoVation has done this before on this map, Tasteless.
All right, he doesn't know yet.
Oh, my God.
He doesn't know yet, and the hatch is about to be planted. Boom. All right, it's on the way. He's going to see it.
Okay.
And this is ample time.
Yes, this is good. This is really good for Soulkey.
Our audience is going
this.
bananas right now, by the way.
If he can kill an SCV, if he can make them slow down on building, anything like that is so gigantic right here. In fact, another SCV, another three SCVs coming out. Oh my God, Tasteless. I'm telling you right now, there's a good chance we're going to Game 7.
Yeah, there's a very good chance. He doesn't want to pull those SCVs as soon as that back there. Why is he not building? Now, there he goes.
Yeah, he's building. So
no, man, that is like 4 seconds later than it should have been.
Yeah, and not just that, he's lost additional economy for SCVs walking out. He's lost an additional SCV. These are all important things. If there is a time for Soulkey to hold this, it is right now.
All right, so he has the advantage right now, but only slightly. Can he pull this off?
Oh my God, this is crazy. He's getting double gas. Is he going to go straight into Banelings?
You think he's going to cancel, I was about to say.
God, he's doing even more than that. Oh my God, he's canceled the hatchery. This is so cool.
All right, now
so this is where
it's possible for InnoVation to still bunker the bottom of the ramp here.
I feel like that might be what we see. We've seen something very similar to this before to this game. Now, if he goes mass bunker, what does Soulkey, how does he play against this, right? Does he just go Banelings and bust down? Does he try to Nidus his way out? Does he push creep over and spine crawler his way out? This is a set of hard choices right now for both players.
I would say push creep and try to spine crawler his way out. Use just some of those Banelings, spill out. I mean, if you break that and they invest in the bunkers, like it looks like he's going to do right now, it's pretty tough to defeat.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll see if he throws down a creep tumor anytime soon. The thing is, as soon as you throw down a creep tumor, that's one less inject. And he only has that one queen. So
that's very true.
God, it's really so many hard choices here. Because if you walk down the ramp with slow Banes and they have a lot of spread bunkers, that can be really bad too.
Now remember, guys, this is one base on one base, and one guy's cheesing, the other guy's going to counter all in here.
Yeah.
This is one of these games where every single unit counts. The hit points on the SCVs, the bunkers of Marines, how many drones are there. Every single larva inject.
Are we going to see a creep tumor go down right here?
Looks like it. I think that's why I moved that queen up there.
I think you're right. And look at this. He's going. Oh, Soulkey barely not seen that factory.
Soulkey having a lot of bad luck when it comes to scouting here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If he sees that factory, how will that change his play, though? Because he's probably going up to a siege tank would be my guess. The one thing that you know is going to be good against whatever's going on here is a siege tank.
And he doesn't see the Banelings. He has no idea.
He sees no layer, though, which is really
that's enough information.
Because that's the other all-in that could be happening from here. So he knows he'll be coming down his ramp. Big amount of information there.
The Marine knows. Banelings are now coming down here. InnoVation with some great control, but isn't going to be enough.
And it looks like Soulkey will clean this up just barely.
Well, that Marine's going to try to get to that bunker. He needs to get that Marine in time.
All right, Tasteless, can he hold it home? That's the question. He's got only one Marine at home.
And he's getting a reactor that's going to take a long time before he can remake that, or begin making Hellions, excuse me. Also, stopping the Marines here from getting into the bunker.
He's trying to buy time right now by sending Marines towards that bunker. He needs to buy time to actually get some Hellions out.
He needs one more Baneling here if he wants to tear down that entrance.
Okay, he's just making 5 right now, so he's going to be able to bust through the depots, but more depots on the way behind. He realizes that this is going to happen.
Now remember, the barracks are in the middle of the map, so even if he gets these bunkers done, he only has one Marine right now. Here we go!
Oh!
That is a supply block right there. He has filled up the bunker, but it just does not look like it's going to be enough. Artosis! We could be going to game number 7 here.
We definitely could be. Those 2 aliens trying to hold on. Can he do it? The SCVs taking huge amounts of damage, and that Baneling connecting.
Oh my God. His counter all in was perfect, and that is going to be it for InnoVation. We're going to have to go to game number 7.
GG. Wow. I have some sick nerd chills. Tasteless. Game number 7. Soulkey has come back 3-0 after being 3-0'd by the greatest Terran in the world. This is fantastic.
You know what's incredible about this series is that despite both these guys having very solid standard play. There has been a lot of cheesing, a lot of all-ins back and forth here.
Yeah, there
if you look at it.
It's so interesting that InnoVation once again chose double barracks on that map. You know, that is a map where if he can live at all, he should be feeling pretty good. But you know what? There's a lot of mind games going on. These two players, despite their interviews, definitely respect each other's skill and are doing everything in their power to try to gain edges and advantages.
Each of these guys trying to be one step ahead. You can see a clear change here in the way InnoVation is feeling right now. He's shaking his head. You can feel the tension, and I don't know, man. This is going to be a haunting moment if he's up 3-0 and is slowly squashed out.
Who has the advantage? InnoVation opened 3-0, then Soulkey came back 3-0. Who has the advantage going to Game 7, do you think? Is the momentum completely on Soulkey's side, or is InnoVation still okay?
Look, here's what I'm thinking. InnoVation just needs to do what we were talking about before. Do a normal opener, just get a tank out there and defend, and go into the mid-game and then late game.
This map is a little bit harder for it than Akalon is. Well, you know what? Maybe that's the whole thing. He's like, well, he knows I'm going to play really safe if I do the other type of game, right? So I'll do double barracks. But again, as I was mentioning before, Soulkey has been drone scouting like constantly. So yeah, it's harder to do proxy racks in situations like that.
I do not think we're going to have a proxy racks in this game.
No.
I do not think that's going to happen. I think he's thrown that strat out of his toolkit.
Only MVP has balls that big. For this final game, if MVP was here, he might do it. Nobody else, though.
No, I think nobody else would dare do that. And I don't think it would be wise to do it here. I think it's different time.
You better already have 4 GSL championships if you want to go for another proxy double racks in this Game 7.
Right. All right. We're almost ready to do this. Guys, get out there. Hashtag GSL. I already understand it's trending. What is it, worldwide?
I don't know. Yeah, I heard it was trending as well as WCS, Soulkey, and InnoVation.
All right,
pretty sick.
That's what I want to hear.
You know, there's some people that just use Twitter that don't watch esports that they're like, oh, that's trending. They like hashtag innovation, and they're like, the toaster, that was some good innovation. And then someone is like, oh, hashtag Soulkey, and they hashtag Soulkey, and then like tweet at their boyfriend or girlfriend.
All right. We've come this far. Who will be the GSL Codes champion?
World Championship Korea.
We'll find out soon as everything is
GSL.
on the line. And the final chapter is about to be written here. Will it be Soulkey or will it be InnoVation? We're going to find out soon. I'm Tasteless. With me is Artosis, and this is the greatest esports show of all time. The GSL Codes at GoldenTV.net. And the crowd is going wild. In the upper right, he's come this far. Will he have the greatest comeback in GSL history? He is.
웅진 스타즈 Soulkey.
He was up 3-0. Now it's even out to 3-3. Can he turn this around? He is.
STX Soul InnoVation.
What do you? All right, Tasteless. What do you think? What is the outcome here?
You know, again, I'm gonna unless, assuming that both players do not do some kind of crazy cheese. By the way, thank you for coming here from Waterloo University. I'm going to go back to what I was saying before. I think if InnoVation has a tank and it can just deflect and all in, I do think InnoVation can win.
Okay.
But, you know, it is a weird thing when you're up 3-0 and it actually does go to 3-3.
Yeah.
That is incredible. I mean, the psychological momentum right now that Soulkey has going for him if he wins this, he is going to be, it will be the greatest comeback ever in the GSL.
Yeah,
ever.
It seriously will be. I think we've seen this exact scenario in GSL finals at least twice or 3 times. I remember DRG MVP this happened. I mean, DRG MMA.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
MMA won that game 7. He started the 3-0. Didn't it happen in MVP
Squirtle, but MVP won that in the last game
so
of the proxy.
The 2 that I can remember
I
off the
don't
top of my
think we
head,
had one that went to 4. Am I wrong?
to 4-3 in the guy who starts out losing's favor.
Yeah, yeah. I
can't think of
one.
one.
So.
But
we'll see.
Just so far, statistically, it looks a little bit in the favor. So,
all right, the Overlord escapes over there onto that high ground location.
yeah.
Now that's pretty important because he wants to get that over there later on and check in the main and see what InnoVation's up to.
Yeah, he's got to check those gases out. Now it is a couple gases on the way. What type of tech are we going to see here from InnoVation? Do you think he might do something like a Hellbat drop or something more standard?
You know what? I just don't know. What do you
hard
think?
to say.
This is really tough to predict. My mind is racing right now. My heart is racing right now. This
I know.
Is so exciting.
I am mesmerized right now just staring at the screen. What do you think from Soulkey? Do you think he's going to all in?
I would not be surprised. I think he's going to do an all. What I think it's not going to be. I think he's going to do an attack that will probably force Terran to trade SCVs to defend an expansion, and then Soulkey will drone off the back of that. That's the way I'm predicting this game to go.
Okay, so not really an all in, just be very aggressive.
A timing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think you're probably right on that. That's what I'm kind of feeling here too.
All right, they're continuing to just mass up. Neither player can attack the other one here. Again, guys, get your friends to tune in here. This is a really exciting moment.
Well, this is it. It all comes down to this moment here.
Yeah.
Game number 7 in the GSL Finals, the 2 best players in the world going at it.
Easily the 2 best players in the world.
Yeah.
And just if you guys are just now tuning in, Soulkey, actually, his training partner was Flash for this. Flash, okay?
Yeah.
Historically the best StarCraft player of all time. And, you know, InnoVation is really holding his own. Soulkey then shifts gears after being down 0-3 and starts to do these great timing attacks.
Yeah.
It works twice in a row. InnoVation attempting to catch his opponent off guard, does a proxy rack to try to out-cheese him before he can be cheesed himself. That's deflected, and now here we are at game number 7, and I have no idea what the hell's going to happen.
Well, it's going to be Hellbat drops. The thing is, will Soulkey figure that out quickly enough? Because if you don't know that's coming, you have no spores up, you have no spines ready, you don't have the right number of roaches following those medevacs around, you're going to lose a lot of drones. And the thing is, InnoVation is keeping those overlords out very well. He's got Marines patrolling the sides of his base, looking for them coming in to scout what he's doing.
Well, the Hellions are just continuing to dart around the map, checking everywhere. There's no room for mistakes here.
He's making 6 roaches tasteless. This is a good amount of units to defend against a Hellbat drop.
Yeah, it certainly is a good amount. Now we saw, what was it, on the Belshire Vestige game, he did a great job deflecting that Hellbat drop, but then actually InnoVation won anyways. All right, medevac boosted out of there.
Now, doesn't look like he's really scouted enough this game. On Belshire, he got way better scouts and he saw both gases. And not seeing both gases here, he may think there's a 3rd command center. But now the Overlord sees it, Tasteless. Now it's time to see, can Soulkey defend?
He's dropping now on the drones. The Lynx are coming up here to defend. Really nice control so far here from InnoVation.
And a nice surround on those Lynx. But the Hellbat's dealing huge amounts of damage. Uh-oh, the medevac actually getting pretty low on health overall, but these Hellbats being so valuable.
Yeah, he's just so well positioned here. He's going to pick up, though, and get out. And barely will he escape there with 30 HP there on the medevac. Spine Crawler's now getting set up here, as well as a Spore Crawler over there in the second.
Yep.
I don't know that these drops are going to do too much more damage.
Yeah, definitely better damage than we saw at the beginning of the Belshire game, but it wasn't critical damage by any means.
All right, so you can see this medevac is parked over here between the 2nd and the 3rd.
Yeah,
but there's not really anywhere he can drop right now. There's enough units that they just kind of surround that little army. I guess it's 2 Hellbats, I should say.
Yep. Well, he's got quite a few Hellbats right now. Case is up at 7, and he's going for the double drop up here in the main base.
He's trying to get the army for the Zerg out of position here.
Yeah. And 4 Hellbats for a couple medevacs to take down Roaches pretty well, but the Queens are flanking, dealing a lot of damage to these medevacs.
He needs to get out of there. Medevac boosted now, and he's going to commit.
And he's got to be careful because there's a Spore right there, taking a ton of damage right now, but he's killing some drones finally, and it looks like both medevacs are going to go down.
He just needs to keep these drones alive, and he will do just that. I'm afraid that drop did not do enough damage, and this will put Soulkey in a lead.
He's only killed 4 workers, Tasteless. Soulkey's defense so far absolutely fantastic, and he is up by a good 15 supply.
Aspire is now on the way. Now, we haven't
good.
seen any Mutalisk play here.
Yeah.
We're in game 7 between these two guys.
Tasteless.
One of the best Zerg in the world, and we haven't seen any Mutas yet.
Well, guess what? Soulkey's going to show what everyone on the internet wants to see, and that's a macro game, Tasteless. And here we go, another Hellbat drop coming up, but the Roach is just completely in the right position to deflect it.
At this point in time, InnoVation is actually just feeding his opponent an army. I mean, some of these units might as well just be gift wrapped.
Yeah.
And that's going to force InnoVation to turn around. His attempt to harass the workers completely rendered impotent.
Tasteless, this is such good play by Soulkey right now. He's actually even getting Burrow, he's getting his Banelings speed up, he's getting the Overlord speed so his Overseers are a little bit quicker and can help him against Widow Mines. He is setting up for a real macro
and
game
guess
here.
what? We're getting now past the 12-minute marker, and you know what that means, Artosis? We are now entering the macro phase here. They have all their pieces set up. They've got their economies going.
Neither player has taken too significant of damage.
Yep.
This, Tasteless, is going to be an epic final game.
It's the true test. The two greatest macro players in the world initially having to cheese each other out early on in an attempt to catch each other off guard. Well, we're finally entering the turf that they are both the best at.
This is going to be intense, especially because it's Daybreak, the oldest map in the GSL. The map we have seen a million games on, that these guys have played countless times. This is the perfect scenario for the Game 7 Tasteless.
He keeps getting this out of position here.
He wants to force a liftoff so he can burrow under it with a link.
Yeah, super smart.
Yeah. And the thing is, these Roaches don't matter anymore. So for him to lose them here, don't think that that's really a big difference.
I love this spacing here with the burrowing. That is so brilliant.
Yeah.
He's going to make him waste more than one scan there just to clean that up.
That's right. In fact, he's doing a good job here. Any harassment whatsoever is worthwhile at this point between these two players.
All right, the Mutas are now out, and we're probably going to see some turrets set up over here to defend. By the way, the macro here for Soulkey really starting to pick up here. He's got that 4th base. Oh my God!
And look at this, a beautiful interception. 2 medevacs, 3 medevacs going down, and InnoVation. Whoa, weird, risky move by InnoVation.
I am really shocked. He saw the Mutas as well. He saw them before with that Viking, and there's going to be a surround here.
Uh-oh, InnoVation might be in some trouble right now.
It looks like the 3rd base is not quite secure just yet.
Is InnoVation being picked apart? We have a 20 spy lead for Soulkey. He's rolling in. InnoVation looking weak. Here he goes, but a huge Widow Mine.
The turret needs to be repaired. It's not repaired. And the SCVs are now getting pulled out over here. Interesting waypoint setting there, by the way, for those SCVs.
You know, a couple of huge Widow Mines later, Tasteless, and InnoVation still in this game. But here we have some Banelings coming in. Can he get the SCVs? Oh my God!
And now that 3rd is gone. This first, or main base, I should say, is being hit by the Mutas.
Oh my God, Soulkey working on that command center all game long, sniping it off. Beautiful play, InnoVation starting to fall apart. His economy is shattered.
That is some split decision making right there. Down to the very last second, looked at that and said, I can take this out with exactly 6 Banelings, and does just that.
The mobility of Soulkey on this map, the defense of Soulkey on this map, the aggression of Soulkey on this map, the best we've seen. InnoVation is in a lot of trouble. He's down almost 30 supply right now.
InnoVation with no way to push right now, and he needs to get some kind of an economy here. He's going to force a cancel!
Oh my God! keeping that economy down at the same time as Muta's flying into that main base, killing off the reactor. He wants to minimize the Widow Mines. This is such beautiful play. I don't know if InnoVation can come back.
Yeah, it might be too late for InnoVation. InnoVation going to do a counter push here. He's even willing to sack his main. Beautiful scans to spot those banelings that are broken, but this is a lot of Zerg everything over here.
That's right, InnoVation needs to make something happen. He needs to make it happen now, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. He does kill off all those banelings, but a lot more are hatching.
I think the combination of the Mutazilings and banelings could clean this out, making this the biggest comeback in GSL history.
InnoVation falling back right now, Tasteless. Oh my God, he's adding some more factories. What does he do here? How does he end up
I don't know that he
back?
can turn this around. Soulkey is virtually maxed out right now. You know?
Yeah, this is...
He's about to be supply blocked even. He actually just baited out Widow Mines there with... Oh, nice hit there.
Dealing huge amounts of damage with his mutas. Of course, those will fly away and heal up pretty quickly. He's up on his hive tech at this point, getting that very important adrenal glands upgrade for the Zerglings.
You know, a lot of this just goes back to that third being picked off.
Yeah, that was a beautiful
Had the third
move.
not been picked off,
you know
this
what
game
was
would look very
one
different.
of the nicest things about that? First off, he worked on it all game. Second off, he split the Banes to go around it. It looked like he was going after SCVs.
It was something that caught everybody off guard. Us casting, you guys at home, InnoVation playing. Uh-oh,
my
he's
God.
coming in. InnoVation can't afford to lose this position.
Oh, he lifts, but his SCVs may be going down.
A complete massacre right now as he is going to clean that up. Supplies 177 here to 89 with Zerg in the lead.
And it looks like this could be the end. InnoVation down by 90 supply, losing another command center. There is way too much Zerg everywhere. Soulkey showing that he doesn't just need cheese. This man can play the sickest macro games as well.
They finally went to their mastery, the end game here. And I gotta say, Soulkey is way outclassing InnoVation. I do not see how it could be mathematically possible for InnoVation to overcome this economic deficit that he's in right now.
I think there is no way, Tasteless. This is his last stand. Some good Widowmine hits, but the Banelings keep on rolling in. So few units left, and his buildings all being destroyed in the main base.
He is playing brilliantly, even taking out the barracks now. Look at the worker supply, 21 to 84.
This has to come as a shock to InnoVation after starting the series so far up with a 3-0. He's going for it, Tasteless. This is his last stand, his last attack of the game.
He has to make this attack work. If InnoVation can't create balance here, the tides will turn in the direction here of Soulkey.
Well, here we go. A lot of these Banelings being taken out, sure, but a lot more on the way. The Mutas will be coming back now. And InnoVation with almost nothing left.
And I think this is the killing blow here. And that is it. GG.
This has been the most astounding comeback. I can't believe my eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, history has been made. Soulkey overcame all odds, defeating the greatest Terran in the world right now. InnoVation, after being down 3 games, he came back and won 4 in a row.
InnoVation is so in shock that this has occurred to him. That is more games than he has lost since Heart of the Sword came out on TV. He was 21-3, and now he's 24-7. Tasteless, a huge difference.
History has been made. The parents here of Soulkey now getting shot on camera. He overcame all odds, defeating InnoVation in the greatest comeback in GSL history. Soulkey, your first Heart of the Swarm Code S champion.
This is such a huge moment for him. Tasteless has been a pro gamer for years and years and years. And finally he has his championship, his team on stage, helping him celebrate.
You can see the victory is just overwhelming. He is drinking in the fact that he is currently the greatest player in the world right now. trending worldwide right now here at the GSL. We have now seen the final chapter of this be written.
An amazing moment for Soulkey, indeed, Tasteless. He is now, in fact, the point leader in WCS for Korea.
That is very true.
A big deal. Probably the favorite going into next week.
Yeah, probably, actually. Wow, InnoVation. Unbelievable that he lost that. I don't think anybody, when they saw those 3 games that he was up, expected him to come back here.
Well, a very emotional moment for his family there. This is an achievement that so few people can reach.
Yes.
And, I mean,
and how often do people even get to the GSL finals? This is the most competitive tournament in the world.
He just did the hardest thing in the whole world.
Yeah, exactly. He did the hardest thing in the whole world.
It's not being an astronaut. It's not being president or balancing the economy. It's beating InnoVation in best of 7 in GSL finals. That's a fact.
You could see the emotion here on Soulkey's face. And we are now going to go to an interview. We'll get that translated for you guys.
이 역사상 최고의 결승. 저도 진짜 10년 가까이 스포츠 중계를 해보면서 오늘 같은 날은 정말 처음입니다. 중계하는 저희도 떨리고 긴장되고 정신이 없고 혼미한 상황인데 김민철 선수 진짜 말도 안 되는 거 해냈어요.
This was the best time of his life, the MC is saying. He's never cast anything like this before.
10
years have passed.
10 years, yeah.
그런 어려운 상황에서 김민철 선수는 한 번도 없었던 역시.
Everybody thought it was going to be a 4-0.
영대상 포기할 법한 상황에서
But he was able to reverse all kill.
그때의 심정, 우승의 소감 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
우승할 거라고 생각을 조금 하긴 했는데 생각할 때는 이런 감정일지 몰랐어요. 좀 너무 기쁠 것 같았는데 좀 기뻐서.
When he imagined himself becoming a champion,
또 소감도
he didn't know that he was going to feel like this.
생각날 것 같았는데.
And I can't think what to say.
네. 오히려 같은 팀원에서 활약을 했던 김유진 선수와 신재욱 선수가 영대산 상에서 진짜 눈에 밟혔을 텐데 같은 팀원을 누르고 결승전에 올라왔는데 선수들 보고 있는 그 상황에서 영대산 패배. 이거 진짜.
Did you see that your teammates came to the finals?
그때 어떤 생각이 하셨습니까?
Anything to say to them?
멘탈이 좀 무너지는 것 같았는데.
When I lost 3 sets, I felt sorry to my teammates.
멘탈을 좀 살린 것 같고 4경기부터 그냥 시작이다라는 생각으로 경기에 임했어요.
But I thought.
네. 이 영대산 상황에서 가장 많은 응원을
I said
보내주셨던
it's
분이
basically restarted and played like it was from the beginning.
가족들이죠. 계속 경기마다 눈물이 계속 흘렀어요. 정말 내가 사랑하는 내 동생, 내가 사랑하는 내 아들이 제 영대산이 수많은 팬분들 보는 앞에서 지면 어떡하나. 그 진짜 아들의 심정을 이 어머님과 이 가족들이 대변해줬는데 정말 김민철 선수 5년 동안 이 프로게이머 처음 시작할 때 뭐 가능성 그런 거 진짜 보지 않으시고 그냥 아들만 믿으셨거든요. 이 오신 가족분들 친구들 눈물이 계속 흘리시고 계세요.
So your parents
어머님 생각
must have been back during your 5 career as a pro gamer. Any comments to your family?
일단 항상 응원해주시고 그러시는데 매번 좀 성적을 좀 못 보여드린 것 같아서 좀 죄송했어요. 그래서 오늘 꼭 이겨서 꼭 하고 싶은 말도 있었거든요. 여태껏 가족한테 한 번도 해본 적이 없는데
And I always wanted to say this in the finals.
사랑한다고 말하고
On stage in
싶었어요.
front of everybody. He wanted to say I love you.
전 세계 최고의 챔피언이고요. 오늘 경기 역대 가장 최고의 경기력으로 우승을 차지하셨는데
I wanna cry, man.
이제
That's
이
pretty
자리의
touching.
That's pretty
주인공은
touching.
김민철 선수거든요. 지금 이재훈 감독과 눈술이 정말 빨개지셨어요. 자, 오늘 응원해주시고 아껴주시고 뒤에서 사랑해준 분에게 큰 소리로 사랑한다고 한 말씀 해주셔야죠. 최고의 선수입니다. 오늘 주인공 김민철 선수예요.
So your coaches are also here. Anything you want to say to them?
그리고 팀원들 더 있는데 모두 다 사랑해요.
Thank you to my coach. And I love my teammates.
김민철 선수가 정말 표정 변화 잘 없고 이 감정이 흔들리는 그런 선수가 아닌데 저 이렇게 흔들리는 모습 태어나서 지금 처음 봤습니다. 다시 한번 우승을 차지한 김민철 선수에게 뜨거운 박수를 부탁드립니다. 최고의 우승자가 지금
The
나오기
MC
위해서
Sin's the
필요한
first
건
time.
그게
I'm sorry, I didn't
라이벌이죠.
catch that, guys. Where to go?
진짜 이
First time I've seen
결승전
him be
진출하기
emotional.
위해서
Okay.
5년이라는 시간 동안에 구슬땀을 흘렸던 이신영 선수, 이 전주에서 16살에 서울의 상경에서 그 진짜 중학교 때 힘든 시간을 또 이 프로게이머로 보냈는데 오늘 좀 아쉬움이 많이 하게 남겠습니다만 그래도 이신영 선수의
InnoVation
최고의
came to
경기를
Seoul
많은 분들이
at 16 years old, or of age.
오늘 이 자리에서 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
Took a long time for him to come to the finals. Any comments to your fans and the people that came here to support you?
좀 아쉽긴 하지만 이제 시작이라는
Congratulations to
생각으로
Soulkey.
앞으로 올 대회를
It's pretty disappointing to me, but
열심히 준비해서
it's a new beginning to me as well. And he's going to prepare really hard for the next season.
이신영 선수도 선수단 코칭 스타 외에도 뒤에서 묵묵히 응원을 해주신 분들이 많이 계시는데 특히 저는 그 소식을 들었어요. 이신영 선수가 7남매 중에 한 명이라는 거. 수많은 동생들, 가족들 오늘 응원해주기 위해서 와주셨는데 이번 대회뿐만 아니라 시즌 파이널도 있고 앞으로 대회
So
많거든요.
InnoVation
이 자리에서
is one of 7 sisters and brothers.
자신감 있게
There are whole families here today.
보고 계세요.
Any comments to them?
네, 항상 응원해주는 가족들 정말 고맙고 힘이 많이
Thank you
되고
for supporting me always.
시즌 파이널에서는 우승하는 모습 보여주도록 하겠습니다.
I'll show you guys
네.
me becoming a
자,
champion in the
이것으로
finals.
WCS 코리아 시즌1 망고식 GSL 대망 결승전을 이제 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 이어서 시상식을 거행하겠습니다. 자, 이번 시상
And now we're going to go to the awarding ceremony.
정말 수많은 분들이
Award ceremony, excuse me.
연예에 주셨고 망고식스를 외쳐주셨습니다. 이번 대회가 있기까지
Or awarding ceremony. Okay, we'll go with that.
고마운 분이죠.
Yes,
자,
that's right.
강훈 대표이사님을
An epic finals, Faces, one I will not soon forget.
And now we have the CEO of Mango 6. We're going to have to present the award, Mango 6, our premier sponsor here at the GSL.
대망의 결승전 준우승자 시상을 거행하도록 하겠습니다. 2013 월드 챔피언십 시리즈 코리아 시즌 1 망고식 GSL 코드 S 준우승 SX 소울
First, the runner-up,
이신영.
InnoVation. Gotta say, I'm kind of surprised he didn't win today.
I bet a lot of people are, Tasteless.
I think everybody is after seeing how far.
Well, Soulkey showed us, I think, especially in the last game, the way that maybe things should have went.
Yeah, really impressive stuff. So he's going to win 12 grand.
That's a pretty penny right there.
Yeah.
다시 한번 멋진 경기를 보여준 선수에게 큰 박수 부탁드리겠습니다.
And I believe, yeah, we're now going to go to give the award to the first place.
2014
It'll be Soulkey.
시리즈 코리아 시즌 1 망고식 GSL 우승 웅진스타즈 소울키 김민철.
And there you have it, guys. Our first Heart of the Swarm Code S champion. Soulkey coming back, winning 4 games in a row after losing 3.
An almost impossible feat, something that we almost never see. The only finals I can remember ever ending like that, GG play against Iris, man.
Yeah. I mean, this is just such a rare sight, guys. Not only to have easily the 2 best players in the world in the finals, because a lot of times one guy ends up knocking the other guy out early on in the brackets, but then to have a story like this one.
Yeah.
Truly an incredible thing.
Wow. A lot of people are going to be talking about this, I think, Faces.
Yeah,
around the internet water coolers.
The internet water cooler.
That's right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here. Definitely tune in to the WCS Season 1 Finals global broadcast.
Yeah, we'll be,
and all the other information are down there below.
We'll be casting that over at the Gangnam Studio. You can come and watch if you like. And it's going to be awesome, man. You're going to be able to see these 2 play again, because they will be there, as well as the top players from the other regions of the world as well.
Yeah. Really an incredible day down here. Your thoughts, Artosis?
Well, I'm still a little bit in shock, Tasteless. It's been an amazing finals. I can't believe he still won. I'm so glad that Game 7 was a real like a real macro type of Soulkey, punishing InnoVation's harassment, like blocking it completely, then going into macro and beating him so that it wasn't. So I feel like this was not a cheap victory, because you know a lot of people will be like, well, you know, he just cheesed all the way. No, that game 7, that was legit as you can really get.
Well, you know, it's funny because we really think of these guys as 2 macro players.
Yeah.
And, you know, when we're here now, we're looking at them, and I got to say, I really feel like it was a cool thing that we saw so many cheeses in a row.
Yeah.
That we saw them trying to outmaneuver each other, really respecting each other, and the fact that these are the 2 best macro players in the world. They might not want to face the other guy on in that situation. Incredible that it went from 3 wins with InnoVation, and his opponent actually managed to play 4 games in a row and recoup.
It's a wild thing. So, guys, I hope that you enjoyed. Make sure you spread the word to everyone and make sure they watch this whole series. Cheers to the people who went to bed after 3 games. They're going to feel so bad in the morning when they get up, but you guys stayed, so good on you.
Definitely spread the word here about this, what you guys saw here. It was an amazing first season of Heart of the Swarm here at the GSL. Expect more great things in the future. Any closing thoughts, Artosis?
Follow us on Twitter. I am Artosis, and he is Call Me Tasteless.
All right, that does it for us, guys. We love you. Good night.
Should have known much better than to wait. I was blinded.